She said it like she was asking for the salt. No hesitation, no tremor in her voice. I'm leaving you, for him. The glass in my hand didn't break, my pulse didn't spike, my face didn't shift. Because when a storm has been building for months, you don't flinch when the lightning finally strikes. I only looked at her and smiled. Perfect, I said. Check your bank account. Her smirk faltered. She reached for her phone, still trying to perform, rolling her eyes like I was being dramatic. Then her face changed. First confusion, then disbelief, and then that hollow, tightening panic that's too deep for words. She looked at me like I had just taken her oxygen away. She didn't know yet, not fully, but she would. 2 months earlier, her phone lit up on the counter while she was in the shower. A name I didn't recognize, a message I wasn't supposed to see. Same table tonight? She came out wrapped in a towel, humming. The phone was gone before I could blank. Her eyes flicked toward me, searching, measuring. I told myself it was nothing, because denial is softer than truth. But then came the late meetings, the secretive smiles, the perfume that didn't belong to me, the way she'd dress up to run errands but come back with nothing but excuses. One night, she came home smelling of whiskey and applause. Her hair was messy in a way that wasn't accidental. I asked where she'd been. She told me I wouldn't understand. She was right, not yet. I didn't confront her. That's the mistake amateurs make. Instead, I studied her, every movement, every lie, every pause. I tracked her spending, quietly rerouted our joint account into a separate holding. I visited her workplace, spoke with HR about reviewing benefits. They didn't know it was the first step in removing her entirely. One Thursday, I followed her. She didn't see me. She walked into a nightclub, greeted like royalty. A man twice my size kissed her hand. She laughed, loud, careless, like a woman who thought the world owed her applause. I didn't go inside. I didn't need to. Instead, I called an old contact who owed me a favor. In 3 weeks, I had her messages, her transfers, her secrets laid bare in black and white. I saw where the money went. I saw who it went to. Every text was a thread, and I pulled until the whole fabric of her life came undone in my hands. The envelope was heavy in my coat pocket. Inside, the full truth. Printouts, screenshots, transaction records, the final proof that her business trips were just dressing rooms for another man's applause. I waited until she came home, coat still smelling of whatever cologne he wore. I placed the envelope on the table. "What's this?" she asked. I didn't answer. She opened it, and I watched her eyes move across the page, faster at first, then slower. Her lips parted, but no sound came out. The papers slipped from her fingers. "You've been spying on me?" "No," I said. "I've been watching you." Her hand shook when she tried to speak again, but I had already turned away. She thought the envelope was the blow. It wasn't. The real hit came the next morning. Her work badge didn't open the office door. Her company email was gone. Her benefits were canceled. By noon, her account was empty, the one she thought we shared. By evening, her name was whispered at that nightclub, this time not in admiration, but pity. And when she stood in the doorway, eyes red, voice cracking, "How could you?" I only looked at her. "You left me a long time ago," I said. "I just made sure you had nothing to take with you." She staggered back like I'd struck her, but I hadn't touched her. That's the thing about precision. You don't need to raise your voice when the blade is sharp enough. I sat alone that night. No celebration, no satisfaction, just silence. The house felt different, lighter, like every shadow had finally declared itself. She would survive. They always do. But she would carry the memory of that moment forever. The instant she realized the stage lights had gone out, and no one was clapping anymore. I didn't need her apology. I didn't need her to understand. Some debts aren't paid with money. They're paid in the quiet loss of everything you thought was yours. And as for me, I was free. Not healed, not happy, just free.